Before we start, this video is for educational purposes only and is fair use. I'm simply criticizing this person for their actions. Do not harass anyone mentioned. I know I'll get hate, maybe even death threats from Winter's fans, but I couldn't care less. The truth must be revealed because some are too blind to see it. There's a rising YouTuber in the Rant community called Winter X Laven, but for this video we'll just call her Winter. While she's been gaining attention, she's also been stirring up some non-stop drama and making some downright disgusting choices that many, including myself, find concerning. Today, along with others, I'll be exposing her for her shameless and evil act. If you think she's a good person right now, you might change your mind by the end of the video. Buckle up because this is about to get crazy. For those who don't know, Winter is actually Silly Meowcat, the infamous scammer who scammed people out of millions of Robux. After being exposed, she tried to rebrand herself by creating a new channel called Rant, but her cover was quickly blown away when people, including Rant, exposed her true identity. This girl did not give up though. She went on to create a third channel, which is the Winter X Laven one. However, people started getting suspicious of her, including Croft or Aster. At first, I somewhat could see why he thought she was Silly Meowcat, but I just brushed it off. Then Nival collaborated with Winter on a video about Potmere, and in the comments some people started speculating that Winter might actually be Silly Meowcat. I can't find those comments anymore, maybe they were deleted or something, but Nival later made a community post denying the claim. He said, "Winter X Laven is not Silly Meowcat. Please stop commenting this on my stuff and my flipping videos. You guys are harassing her with almost zero evidence that she's a scammer. Anyone who comments this on my stuff is gonna be blocked from my channel because I'm done with the spam." Then something unexpected happened because Rant, Melody, and Lays all collabed together to expose Winter. This video is great by the way, so after finishing this one you should watch it. And I'm not trying to glaze or anything, it's actually good. I honestly was shocked when I found this out. I was made aware of it from Aster, but I didn't actually think it was her. Nivalk was also surprised and made a video too. Winter's response to this was honestly disappointing. In her now deleted video, she went as far as calling Melody, Lays, and Rant's clowns, which in my opinion is pretty messed up. Resorting to name calling instead of actually addressing valid criticism just proves that you can't handle the truth. And instead of providing a proper defense or counter argument, she chose to insult others, which only makes her look worse. At least Winter feels bad for scamming, but that doesn't automatically mean she's a good person. It only gets worse from here. We've already established that Winter can't handle criticism and is disrespectful. But on top of that, she also clickbaits and misuses content. Winter X Laven has 50,000 subscribers right now, which is an insane amount for someone who just started 2 months ago. Her first few videos blew up, racking over 100,000 views each, which quickly gained her a lot of subscribers. While this may seem like a success for her, the truth is she doesn't deserve it. And no, this isn't about jealousy. I don't respect creators like Winter who clickbait and use other people's content without permission. Let's start with her clickbaiting. If you take a closer look at Winter's thumbnails, you notice how obviously fake it is. In this one it says, "Innocent Roblox games that are actually scary." In the thumbnail it says, "Don't play at 3 AM, a common tactic YouTubers use to grab kids' attention and make something seem scarier than it actually is. This kind of clickbait is unnecessary and misleading. Kids technically aren't even supposed to be on YouTube, and a Rant channel should aim for a more mature viewer base. Winter right now seems to talk about a bunch of nonsense, but in the future, if she wanted to talk about more serious topics, then it'll be a problem because children shouldn't be exposed to that kind of stuff. What makes this worse is that Winter isn't even denying this. She's fully aware that her audience consists mostly of kids. I can go on and on about her clickbaiting, but we got more things to talk about, like her misusing content. In most of Winter's videos, she uses content from other creators. Although she gives credit in the video itself, she fails to do that in the description, which means the creator most likely will not see the video because they won't be notified. This is messed up because the creators put effort into their videos, and Winter just puts it in her videos without their permission. Additionally, Winter sometimes plays their videos for up to 2 minutes. I even found one instance where she didn't even credit the creator at all. And to top it off, she stole this thumbnail from Sari Berry. This probably changed your perspective on Winter's channel and videos, but as I already said, it only gets worse.
Hi, I'm always Melody, ranter with 30k plus, and to be honest, I feel like this situation caused a lot of unnecessary drama. going on to the topic of death threats, and a lot of other terrible things that shouldn't have happened over a pixel game. So the drama started when Winter first joined YouTube, and many people, including me, suspected Winter to be another alt of Silly Meowcat. I got together with Lays and Idkrants and we found evidence and exposed her. That day of the exposing, we premiered the video 10 hours early, leading to Winter's confession before the exposing video. The confession caused Nivok to expose her too. A couple hours after Nivok's exposing video went out, Winter put out her apology video. And that's when the triple collab exposing video came out. This sort of messed everything up and all three of us were disappointed because we worked so hard on it. After all that happened, me and Nivok helped Winter return her Robux. After the fight between Nivok and Winter, Nivok asked me to help with exposing Winter once again for sending weird messages and all. I said yes, and then after that things got really bad. I got multiple death threats, leading to a mentally traumatizing experience. And it made me so angry that people were doing this over a pixel game. It was kinda like war broke out and Nivok got the scariest amount of hate I've ever seen. After that whole other mess, Winter apologized and we all sort of made up. Nivok and Winter started liking each other, which many people thought was weird. This was causing a lot of confusion and I feel like this situation hasn't been fully solved because of how badly confused it still is. People keep trying to find ways to continue the drama part. And personally it was really stupid and I hate drama. I just feel like the ranting community hasn't been the same and I really miss how it was before. Hello, I'm Ersterlays and I create Roblox commentary videos with 25k plus subscribers. Winter is a unique figure in the Roblox community, and while she has made some mistakes in the past, I believe there's always room for growth. I made an exposing video on Winter and I've known her well, we're actually friends. However, there are a few things I've been disappointed by. One thing I feel strongly about is that Winter's apology didn't seem as genuine as it could have been. It came across more as something to protect her subscribers, rather than a true reflection of taking accountability. Another concern I have is that Winter allowed inappropriate content, like explicit material posted by Jackie, to stay in her server without taking action. There was also an Islamophobic rage baiter in the community, and no steps were taken to address this. That being said, I truly believe that people can change, and it's never too late to make things right. Winter could start by issuing a more heartfelt apology and fully taking responsibility for her actions. She could also remove any inappropriate content and messages from her server to ensure a safer, more respectful space for her community. Additionally, Winter and Jackie owe Melody a sincere apology. Winter sent a death threat to Melody just for being labeled a fake friend, and Jackie wrongly accused Melody of racism without any evidence. I believe an apology would go a long way. Lately, there has been drama everywhere in the Rant community, and I am just sick of this. Unfortunately, not everybody can be friends, and that's just the sad reality. Hopefully things will change soon.
Hello, my name is Always Bright. I started ranting about a month ago. Some people say I made all the Winter drama come back and that I did it for clout, but that is simply not true. I did this because I want people to see the truth of what Winter had done. I feel like Winter is a person that only does YouTube for money, as all her videos are exactly 10 minutes long most of the time. She also spreads lies about fake mobile games having bad stuff in it when they're actually innocent. She's extremely rude to her fans, constantly cursing and lashing out at them. Winter has personally cursed at me multiple times even when I try to come to her with a peaceful tone. That is why I joined this collab, that way I can help stop this once and for all.
Hello, I'm Pixie. To be honest, Winter did a lot of things that has been concerning people. Why? You may ask. Well, what if I told you I made Winter apologize to Melody because Winter sent a death threat? Yes, it is insane that Winter even sent a death threat to her. We're also going to be talking about how one of her friends literally is a rage baiter. You shouldn't be even giving rage baiters attention. This is so childish. Why would you say something like this? Okay, who would even say this though? It is sad that Winter even socialized with these people who did so many wrong things. It's also sad that Winter doesn't care at all. She has also said a lot of things that are quite hurtful other than just death threats. Like this. It is sad that Winter said all of this. It just proves that she is a bad person in general, but I hope she can change.
What I found in Winter's server. is just insane. So Winter made a Discord server for chatting, sharing content, and just hanging out with others. At first, it seemed like a regular server, but what happened there is extremely shocking. Over time, disgusting and unacceptable stuff has been posted there. Now, you might be saying, Winter probably has done something about it, but no, it's way more different than you think. Many people said lots of slurs and cusses in the server. Many of the members pinged Winter to check what's going on. And guess what? She did nothing. All she did is sit there and watch what's going on. After all of this, something way worse happened. One of the mods, Jackie, who is also known as a Roblox ranter, sent disgusting and inappropriate photos in the server. Once again, Winter got pinged to see what Jackie has done, but she didn't do anything. Instead of kicking Jackie, or at least removing his role, she just sat there and did nothing. This is completely unacceptable. There are minors around the server, and they shouldn't be seeing this stuff. If Winter is gonna make a server, she must be responsible about it. Otherwise, don't make a server if you don't care about it.
Winter Slavin, an amazing ranter, but over all that fame, she can't be bad, can she? Well, gotta tell you of everything she's done so far. Hey, I'm Zane, an EX friend of Winter Slavin, and Winter has proved to be the most disgusting ranter I've ever faced. She's done it in multiple ways. One of these ways is SXT. If you feel uncomfortable in these, then you're allowed to skip through. But some of these screenshots are crazy, and you might not want to miss out on these. She always talks really weird. Like, for example, she says about Nivok, Nivok better me right, which is really weird, considering Nivok is 13 to 15 years old. And here's the screenshot for proof. As you can see, this isn't okay, and the fact Nivok is letting this happen is crazy. And this is what Winter Slavin has to say about the screenshots. Apparently her saying Nivok better me right is a joke to her. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a joke, she's just trying to cover up her mistakes. Which brings up to this next screenshot, where her and her BFF talk really inappropriate. Here's the screenshot. As you can see, you can already guess what the words say. And if you don't, then you're too innocent for this. But as you've seen, Winter Slavin has proved to be really weird. And not just that, also, her admins have done other rude stuff. Like told someone to kill themselves. And Jackie agreed with it. Here's the screenshot of the incident. Jackie wanted Pixie to kill herself, and later on attacks Croft. This shows how bad and disgusting her server is, and how you shouldn't join it. That's only my recommendation. You're free to join, if you like, but there is always people arguing, and no one respects each other, and they will probably attack you later on. That's all I have to say for this video. Thanks for watching.
Winter isn't the only disrespectful one. She has an equally or even more arrogant friend named Jackie, who is just as problematic. In this chapter, we're gonna be exposing both of them. Jackie is also a YouTuber with around 2,000 subscribers, though it seems like she has either privated or deleted most of her videos. Before we dive into Jackie, let's talk about Winter's connection with rage baiters. Rage baiters are people who say or do anything just to stir up controversy and grab attention, often at the expenses of others. They thrive on drama, and honestly, they are not worth your time. That's why I won't be naming any of them here, and I don't recommend you do either. I'll be calling this person Rage Baiter number 1. This screenshot was from a while ago when some rage baiters decided to raid Ski Skill's server. That's the thing with these Roblox rage baiters. They tend to raid servers, and one of them raided mine before, although I deleted the video because it will give them attention. I'm showing you this screenshot to show how disgusting these rage baiters can be, and the fact that Winter lets them be in their server and let them be adamant is crazy. When asked why she was friends with them, she gave the most unhinged response ever. They are funny, I need them in my life. These people say some of the most disgusting, arrogant, disrespectful things, and you find that funny? I honestly can't believe she'll say something like this. Also, you do not need rage baiters in your life. They're not benefiting you in any way. If anything, they're a bad influence on you. You know, I don't really like people who lie, and guess what? Winter is a liar. She has lied a number of times. In fact, let's count right now. Number 1, she claimed that she was 19 and Navok is 17, which is a lie because in reality, Winter is 15 and Navok is between the ages of 13 to 15. Number 2, this is honestly ridiculous, but she straight up lied saying I was a whore. Number 3, she lied by saying she did something to stop what was happening in her server when she didn't. Now it's time to talk about Jackie, and this person is really messed up. The amount of times that he said oof yourself to people is crazy. And they have no remorse for their actions. It is so disgusting that Jackie will do such thing, and to 3 different people. This just goes to show that they do not care at all about what they say. Jackie has no respect for others. I mean, look at what they say to people. Winter isn't any better because she also said this. Winter still has her group endgame up, and even though the title says don't buy/play, people can still purchase it. I feel like she's trying to make it look like she's doing the right thing by changing the title, but in reality she never deleted the game, so she can still be cashing in. Now, I believe that people can change and deserve a second chance. So Winter and Jackie, if you're watching this, which you probably are, I encourage you to apologize to everyone you've hurt and seriously reconsider the kind of content you're making. Now, before the video ends, I want to let you know that I and others worked really hard for this video. It took a while to script, get screenshots, edit, and everything. This was probably one of the hardest videos I've ever made, so please make sure to like and subscribe. Not only will it help my channel, more people will know about Winter. Anyway, make sure to join my Discord and follow all my socials linked in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye!